on my desk. Okay. Hey, y'all. How are you? Good, I hope. I am good. I went to Myers yesterday because we had to pick up some prescriptions and stuff. So, and I'll talk about that in a little bit because that was an interesting trip yesterday. But they had this here, and this is the one book that I did not have of hers. Let me make sure. Yes, I know it takes a minute to look through this book, but that's how I keep track of everything. And I will do a flip here in just 1 second. Not all my books are in here, but most everything is in here. There she is. I see it. There she is. Do I have this one already? Uh-oh. I didn't think I did. Because I know I don't have. Hold on, where's her books? Quite a fancy Pop Manga coloring book. Look at that. Is this the same Pop Manga? Oh, no, two different ones. Okay. So, Beauty and the Beast, cute and cuddly. Okay, so yeah, I did not have this one yet. Hello, Miss Lori. So let's write this one down. So we get best of Pop Manga. Okay. So now I should have pretty much all of her books. Okay, I'm good. So that's the front. This is the back. It was $16.99. I got it for $12.74. I don't know what it is on Amazon or if you can get it on Amazon. Let me move up my camera so y'all can see. If I have a camera slip, y'all, I'm still in my games. Why? Because I can't. Oh, and I want to say thank you to Miss Shani Blue. Her channel is Shani Blue. For letting her chat put my channel in the chat yesterday. You did not have to do that, and I greatly appreciate it. We've had our differences, but when it all said and done, we're still colorists, and I agree with what you said. I don't mind putting people in my their channels in my chat either. And y'all are welcome over here. I'm not like that. Y'all can come on over here and join and color, and as long as there's no drama, I'm good. Okay. Yes, I'm thinking it is. So we've got this one. I think this is so cute. And then you've got the title page. And then it goes right into the pictures. And the paper is phenomenal. I love it. It's very smooth though. I started one in here yesterday, and I used my loomers, and they worked really nice. So this one's I'm gonna keep it out in my living room for you now, and just work on it in the evenings or whatever, and because that's what I started doing last night. And I don't have to have a whole lot of stuff up there. A set of pencils and a book, and I'm good. Although I didn't take my sharpener, and it's $7.83 on Amazon. That figures. Oh, well, thank you for mentioning me, Miss Lori. You know I always think you're awesome. I thank you for everything that you do. So yeah, that figures. That's right. It was there. I got it the same day. So I love that picture. And see, I don't like the eyes like that, but you just draw in the centers and you can't tell. It looks the same. But all the eyes are like that. I just draw them in. And then you got a cute little kid. I like her funky nails. That's the reason I get it. Yes, I know you did. You always keep me on my toes. And this gives you, like, when I color these, I don't color every little flower on here. I just do a solid background. Or you could color every little flower on there and plus do a background, but yeah, no, that's not going to be me. Nope, nope, nope. She's taking a bath with a diver's helmet on. That's funny. So my granddaughter's cheerleading team came in second last night. Very awesome, very awesome. They were so close to being it. I mean, like 2 or 3 points from being in first place or tied with first place. So yeah, it was really close. They did super awesome, and no, I didn't get to go see, but my daughter records a lot of it, so I get to see it. There's the picture I worked on last night. Isn't it cute? All done with loomer pencils. So we went to the store to get medication, and part of one of the other reasons we went is, with not having a deer this year, meat's kind of low in the freezer, so we were going to stock up on some meats. And they had these pork center loins, like a backstrap of a deer or cow or something, the better pork loin. Anyways, my husband, he's a bigger man. It went from the tip of his hand to where his elbow's at, the crease of your elbow, like right in there. That's how long it was. They were pretty thick. It was 7.3 pounds or something. It was $30, and they had them on buy one get one for $1. For $1. So what do you think I did? Yeah, unfortunately, I spent $30 on one, but I got the other one for $1. Hi, Miss Wilcox. So yeah, that was cool. I think we got like 13 package of chops, which would be 13 dinners for us because a package is 2 chops. So and then we got, I don't know, 4 roasts or something. I don't remember, but yeah, it was cool. It was kick butt. Yeah, they are cute. And the paper, you'll like the paper. It's fun. In the backgrounds, I just use my Neo 2s or acrylic pens and, or my King Art gel sticks. Those work really good in here. Yeah, I love Myers. That's where we got it from. Yep. They always have good deals on meats over there. The whole store. We were just gonna go in there for meats, but the whole store was on, had sales going, everything. We ended up walking out of there spending $200. It was like, holy crap! But we got a lot. It was like you couldn't beat the prices. My husband's not one for putting stuff in the cart. He usually just follows me around with the cart. But yeah, he was checking out all the sales too. It's like, holy cow. 2 for this, 5 for that. What did they have? 5 for 10. I think it was the Stouffer's frozen meals. So we got no, it was 4 for 10 because we got 4 of them and spent $10. We got the little lasagnas for a lunch or even a dinner with a salad or something. Okay. Camellia D'Erco. It's the best of Pop Manga. It's the only one of her books that I didn't have. It's an older one. It's not a newer one. It just, I didn't have this one. So, and I tell you, one of the reasons I got it, and I'm going to show you here in a second, because I've got all her books. So a compilation book is really. But a lot of these pictures I don't remember in my books. But yeah, I'm coming up to the real reason why I got this book last night. Because I almost put it back until I seen this. Barn Boy! I said, I gotta get it just for this picture. Yep, this is Mine and View's picture. I had to get this book just for this picture because I know I don't think I have this picture in any of my other books. I might have, but I don't remember it. So I seen this and I said, yeah, I can't put it away now. I gotta get it for this picture. So, yep, that'll go back out in the living room for right now. And we're gonna work on my mushroom. Okay, let me put the link in the chat here in just a second. Let's see. Okay, we're going to use that one. We're going to use it's so hard to see these pencils. We're going to use that one. I'll use this one. And I might stick in a darker brown, but I'm not sure. We're going to start with those first. Yeah, see, I've got all of them but the mermaid one because I don't really like coloring mermaids. They are. It's good. It is a good playbook. You can do anything to those pages and they don't care. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm going to put chat over here so I can see what I'm doing. And since this is on the right hand side or left hand side and I'm right handed, I'm just going to scoot this over some. I've got my door open, so if you can hear anything out in my house, let me know, y'all. You need to turn.
Okay, give me a sec.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
And then we're going to do this so everybody can see.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, honey. Not going to work in a Johanna Bassford picture?
No. Yeah.
For Johanna January?
Yeah. This is what I've been working on.
Oh, that's pretty. That's Kirby Roseanne.
Oh, I don't know. I got it off I don't know. I got it off Pinterest.
Yeah, that's a Kirby Roseanne picture. That is awesome. I like that.
There's a lot of scales on that thing, by the way.
Yes, there are. I've got one I'm working on in one of his books, and I did mine in orange. And yeah, it's a lot of scales. It's taken me quite a while.
Yeah, she's been working on it for a few days.
More than a few days.
No, about 2 days for me. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to change my glasses again because my glasses just don't like this light and me coloring anymore. I'm gonna have to get a new set, I think. Lori says, hi, Angela.
Hi, Lori. Hi,
Miss Wilcox.
Christy.
Yep.
Who else is in there?
I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
You, me, and Tina.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I have an idea for this
I'm good.
mushroom. Most people color their mushrooms red, orange, blue, yellow, I think I'm going to color this one brown
Okay.
because I think it'd go really good with the yellow flowers.
Mm-hmm.
But I want it like kind of like a darker brown. So
Yeah. I gotta get my pencil sharpener.
and I kind of was inspired by Lori's fox or whatever animal that was.
Okay.
I think it was a fox.
Sorry, I'm late. I fell asleep.
You're not late. You're right on time.
Okay.
Your time is right on time.
Well, usually I'm in right, like at 2:00.
Yeah, you're usually texting me going, I'm ready. Where are you? This time, I think, was it you that texted me or Lori that texted me?
Must have been Lori because I was asleep. But I got everything but my books straightened out
That's good.
in my room. And, well, in the top of my dresser. For some reason, top of my dresser is a catch-all.
Oh, so is mine. You should see mine right now.
Mm.
It's like anything else gets put on there, it's going to fall over.
Well, if anything else gets on mine, I'm not going to be able to turn my TV on or off
Right?
because I've got my TV up there too.
We got ours on a shelf that my husband built to go above my dresser and above the mirror that's on my dresser. So
Yeah.
it's really pretty.
Well, as tall as that dresser is, that chest of drawers, actually. I don't, it. It's like,
Yeah, see, mine's one of the 6 or 8 drawers that, it's a long one. It's not a tall one.
yeah, mine's tall. It's probably almost 5 foot tall, put it that way. It's damn near as tall as I am.
Right.
So it's just perfect for my TV when I lay in bed. Lori, I'm sorry I didn't make your live last night, sweetie. I was so tired.
That's what I told everybody. I said she had a hard day. She worked hard today.
Yeah,
She was busy. She's just probably in bed sleeping. Because I
pretty
think
close.
Amy asked where you was, and
Yeah.
Lori said something about it because you had a headache the day before or
Yeah.
Sunday, and they were quite worried about you. So I said, no, she's fine. She just had a
No.
busy day. She's just probably in bed.
Yes, very. I was.
I called her on the way to the grocery store, and I said, hey, guess what? We got your coffee pot. 6 months
Yeah,
ahead of time, but we got your coffee pot.
that's right. Our coffee pot's there, Lori.
So it's official. She can't back out.
What's that?
I said it's official. She can't back out. She has a coffee pot there.
Yep. So yeah, I told Lori about it last night. I said I got her coffee pot 6 months ahead of time, but I got it. She laughed. She goes, "That is so funny."
Well, I figured if I didn't order it then, I'd forget. And like I said, you don't want to see me without coffee.
No, but we got stores. We can go get one.
Yeah, but still. Oh.
I was going to get one before you got here.
Well, I got me another set of pencils.
Jeez, what'd you get?
These,
Oh, the Artex? Those are nice. You'll like those.
yeah,
The 126 set?
yeah,
Yep. You'll like those. I like them.
yeah. I seen the R.J. Hampton did oh, a review on them. Oh, and I thought, oh, okay, those look pretty good. They weren't that expensive.
Nope.
They're not expensive ones, but you know me and pencils, so
Yep.
I'm using my favorite Castels right now.
I've been debating on getting the H&B ones, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've got those.
Yeah, but you won't take them out and use them, so I know what they're like.
Okay, I'll do that Sunday. How's that?
Okay.
Oh, the H&B. Do they have an H&R one? No.
Nope. I think the other one is LBW or something.
Yeah, no, I don't have those.
They say they're soft core, but they almost look like a Kessler pencil. But that doesn't mean
Yeah,
nothing. There's so
right.
many pencils out there that come in the black and the
Yeah, they look alike. Yeah.
yeah. So that doesn't really mean anything.
Hmm. Oh, can you give me the favorite Castel crayons?
So yeah, I've been debating on it because
You
whatever
what?
I get this month is going to be it. I'm done.
Yeah. Trying to remember what else I got with those.
Oh, did I tell you what we did yesterday when we went to the store?
In the white wire shelf. I think the second one.
I didn't tell you, did I?
No.
So we went and we had to pick up some meats because freezer was kind of low.
Mm-hmm.
So they had these pork loins there. They were like 7.3 pounds. They were huge.
Wow. Yeah.
And
Hang on a sec, okay?
yep. It's kind of like how you talk to her on the telephone too. Hi, Miss Amy. How are you? Ten to one, they're in there looking for the pencils. Ozzy's behind me doing something. I would tell him, oh, damn it, I didn't want to do that.
Okay. So you went and got meat?
Yep. And they had those pork loins, like I said, they were 7.3 pounds. They
Yeah.
were like $30, but
Wow.
they
That's a
had
good price.
they had buy one get one for $1,
Damn.
right?
Yeah.
Guess what I did?
Yeah, I would have bought two too. Or three. Or I mean 2 or 4.
Well, I thought about doing that, but I didn't want to. We went there to just buy some meats, but
Yeah.
we walked out of there with a half cartload of stuff because the damn store was like all on sale.
Right.
So we ended up spending more than what we wanted to begin with, and then if I would have added that on there, it's like I would have spent a ton of money.
Yeah.
It's like, I
That's
think,
like Tina ran up to the store yesterday and they had tilapia on sale. I don't know what was the weight on those bags. 2 pounds of tilapia for $10. And that's a good price for tilapia. So she bought 2.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And one day she was at the store and they had ribs on sale. Buy one, get one free.
Yep. Gotta love those.
Yeah.
So yeah, we ended up walking out of there spending like $200 yesterday.
That's, yeah.
But you can't beat it when like everything's on sale. You get like 4 for $5, or
Right.
and that kind of stuff lasts me and my husband a long time because it's
Exactly.
just the two of us.
Yeah.
So, you buy 4, I bought him 2 regular little lasagna things. They're like lunch lasagnas, but whatever. But that's 2 meals, and
Right.
it's 2 meals for me.
Right.
So for $10, I got 4 meals.
Right.
You know, you can't go to a fast food place and get a meal for $10.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
So, um, yeah. So a lot of this, it'll last us for a long time.
What book are you in?
Um. Oh yes, I can show her the new book. Yep. I am coloring in Worlds of Wonder.
What am I in? That's what I'm in. Okay. Can't remember what I was in. Yeah, I
All
got
on
some.
the road because we're getting.
Yeah, I went shopping.
Send it down here.
So the new book that I got, it's not a new book. It's a new book to me.
Okay.
It came out in 2023. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's the best of pop manga. I'm pretty sure it's a compilation book.
Yeah.
Does it say? Yep, compilation copyright 2023.
That's cute. I like the
Oh,
pic.
that's Burn Boy. You know how View always says she burnt up that page?
Yeah.
That's this little guy. Mhm.
Oh, okay. That's the guy she caught on fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So I'll do another quick little flip.
Hi, Amy.
Oz, what are you doing? Besides being a pain in the butt.
Being a pain in the butt. What he does best.
He's whining at something. He doesn't normally whine at stuff.
Be careful. Love you. Yeah, we're making fish tonight. We're making tilapia.
We're having smoked sausage tonight. Probably with vegetables and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Or fried potatoes. Because they had a deal yesterday. You buy a 5-pound bag of potatoes and a bag of carrots, a 3-pound bag of carrots, which we always do for the dog anyways,
Mm-hmm.
and a bag of onions, and you get one of them free. So you
Oh,
get 2,
wow.
get 1 free. So yeah, and we had to have them anyways, so might as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I used to go when I went to Costco, I'd buy my potatoes. They had like a big, 20-pound bag or so of them. I'd go through those no problem. I'd usually end up having to go to the store before I went back to Costco again and buy like another 5 pound bag. Anymore with just Tina and I, because Raven doesn't like the only potatoes she likes is French fries.
Right.
We don't go through them, you know. So
We
I'll buy like a 5 pound bag and end up throwing 2 or 3 of them away because they've grown eyes and are watching me.
that's kind of how it is. We buy at the beginning of the month. We buy a 5 pound bag, and at the end of the month, we're throwing 2 or 3 away because they've gotten soft and can't use them no more.
Right. Soft, and they've got, they're growing eyes to where they're watching you, and,
In the wintertime, you can't just go out and plant them. So
right.
summertime,
Hell,
you
I'm going to plant them
cut them.
anyway. I just kill them. So,
Oh,
yeah.
see, summertime we just cut them in half and stick them in the ground.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'd kill them. So, uh,
So yeah, it's a cute book, Amy.
yeah, it is. I have a couple of the pop manga books. I'm just not sure which ones. Right. Oh, that's cute.
My
I love the color.
Little Yellow Dragon.
Yeah.
Yep, I think it's like adorable. And like I said, this is the only one of her books that I did not have, so this kind of completes the set. So
Like I said, I've got a couple of them. I'm just not sure. I don't remember which ones I've got. Like I said, I'm in the midst of straightening out my books. I've got most of my Coloring Haven books stacked up. I'm going to sit and put them all in my phone, the names of them, so that I know what I have and I quit buying doubles.
right.
Because I think I got a few doubles in there. I know I've got a double of I think it's the Angels. Because I don't have just
Teresa Goodrich.
Teresa Goodwood Rich. I got a lot of different ones.
Yep, I got a lot
Okay,
of
I
Marty.
did some shopping too.
What'd you do?
I was a bad girl. I bought the flesh tones of Pan Pastels.
Okay.
Hi, Oz.
Oh,
Oh, poor baby. This one pissed me off because it came cracked.
did it?
Yeah. Or I think this was flesh tones. I don't know. I got those. Starting my Pan Pastel collection back up. But this time I got to go a little slower than I did the last time.
Right.
And I got the Faber Castell.
Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. Take over for me, okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, I got the Faber Castell art crayons. They're like the Neo 2s. So I try those out. And then I got, oh, crap. And then I got these pencils. They're called Primus. I like them. I've used them a little bit. Raven's used them a couple times. But they got a nice selection of different colors, nice selection of blues in them and grays.
Okay, so our neighbor has a dog, and the dog, he doesn't wag his tail or anything when he gets by people. So there's somebody working on the road out here because I told you they were putting in the fiber optic type of things.
Mm-hmm.
And he's marking, and the dog's like running around him, my neighbor's dog, and he's scared to death. So I just had to call my neighbor and go, hey, can you like let your dog in or call your dog so this guy can work in peace?
Yeah.
And with Oz being out there, when they called the other dog, I'm sure he wouldn't have went.
Yeah.
So I had to have my husband let the dog back in. And I don't like dogs that they're not wagging their tail or whatever when
Right.
they're by you.
Oh, poor Oz.
Yep, he just wants to go out and play.
Yeah.
And he thinks, the whole world's outside to play with us.
That's right.
Yep.
That's okay. Tell him Auntie Angela will play with him when she gets up there.
Yeah. Auntie Angela's going to be sick of Oz by the time she goes home.
We'll play ball and tag.
Yeah, you so. The
What?
only place he can do that is in the house because if you let him go in the yard, he just takes off. So you
Oh,
can't like just play ball with him in the yard because he just like he gets on a squirrel's ass and he's gone.
oh, okay. Well, okay. I
So
play with
yeah,
him different than I do my grandpups.
yep. We try, but he just doesn't. He don't listen.
He's stubborn.
Oh man, that nose takes over, and it's like forget
Yeah.
it.
It's like the other day. Oh, it was yesterday, maybe. No, Monday, I think it was. The hell's today? Wednesday. Monday, Tina and I were, no, it was Tuesday morning. We were taking the cans out to the curb for trash.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I look up and there's a big old Rottweiler, right? Just kind of strolling down the sidewalk.
Hmm.
I'm like, yeah, okay, no collar, nothing.
Right.
Identification. I'm like, okay. No, I'm not scared of dogs. Okay. I have a healthy respect for them,
Right.
especially rots, and pits. You know, I mean, my daughter had a pit, so I'm not,
Telling
monster.
how they're raised.
Yeah. This one seemed nice, but I wasn't going to push it.
Right.
You know, he walked over and peed on my bag of trash that was laying out there from the where they were working on the garage. I was like, yeah, okay, go ahead. I don't have to pick it up. And he just kind of wandered around a little bit and looked at Tina and I and wandered off. I mean, he was being a good boy, so and he was definitely male. I don't know. but I wasn't going to,
See, and somebody either dropped him off
hmm
or
I,
just opened the door and let him out.
yeah, and he decided to
And,
go for a
you know,
stroll.
right, he's roaming. And that is so wrong because, rats are very territorial
Yes,
and they're like a one person dog.
right.
So yeah, that can be extremely dangerous.
hmm Yeah, I didn't see him this morning, so hopefully he went home. He was just out for a little neighborhood stroll.
Right?
Uh,
Hopefully he had a home.
yeah. He looked too healthy not to. Okay.
Right.
And he was, like a better word, too polite. Okay. I mean, he didn't growl or bark at Tina and I, or, when we moved or anything.
Yeah, he wasn't jumpy or anything.
No, no. When I said something to Tina, he never even looked at us. He just kept doing his thing.
Yep.
So I was like, yeah, okay. I told him, I said, buddy, you need to go home. You know, uh, as soon as I said home, picked his head up and kind of looked at me, you know,
Right.
so he knew that word. Uh,
Like I
I,
would if I knew where it was.
yeah, I said, come on, go home. And he turned and went back down the street, you know. So evidently he lives at the other end of the block, you know, because he knew where he was going.
Right.
So I was like, okay, you know, because I
Yep.
really, really did not want to call animal services, because being a rot, they may have, if he wasn't chipped. Should I do the wood on the house brown or should I paint it?
Um. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Um. Oh, that kind of house. Well, I don't know.
This kind of house, to me, calls for paint. What do you think, Lori?
I'm digging the roof with the leaves that go across. I'm trying to think of what color I'd do that with the leaves.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Where to start there? I don't know if my chat's frozen or
I'm
him.
almost thinking of teal.
What, the house or the roof?
Either one.
Yeah. Oh, did you see I
But
got
you
me
got
Faber
you
Castell?
got kind of a teal door though, so
Yeah.
um
So I could do the roof the same color as the door.
yep, you could.
And then the rest of the house in like a blue.
Yep, or even a brown.
Yeah.
Yep, and do the stones like a gray around the door.
Yeah, I already did those. Oh,
Around
around here. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, those will be gray.
She said, I
Pink
don't know
for what?
about pink.
Oh, no, I wasn't doing pink. I said paint.
You want to use watercolors?
No,
Oh,
you should know better than that.
think okay.
Did you see I got the art crayons from Faber Castell?
Yes.
Like I said, they're almost like the Neo 2s. So
I'm kind of wondering why you're collecting the um,
the I don't know,
pan
just
pastels.
yeah, because I want to get them back. I enjoyed them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed using them.
I didn't know you ever used them. That must have been before my time.
Mm-hmm. No, I used them like as backgrounds and stuff. And they're pretty.
And they're pretty.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do the roof in a teal. Same color as the door.
Yep, that's what I think I'd do.
It's actually cobalt green, according to the and turquoise. Because I'm using Faber Castells. I pulled them out. I hadn't done them in a while. I'm sorry. I can hear Oz.
You got to smell my arm. You're not going out there, so you might as well stop it. Streak is in the house. The guy's gone, so just give it a rest.
I was thinking, Lori, are we going to do a Johanna in July too?
I think that's what she's doing.
Well, I'm kind of, I know it's 6 months away, but you know me, I'm a planner. Oh, so I know what books to bring.
Really?
Well, guess not. I can use yours.
I was gonna say I got 600 books in here already, but you're gonna need something to do on the plane, so
Right.
because you got like 2.5 hours on the plane. So.
Mm-hmm. I can be like that commercial for, yes, July 2. Okay. Then I'll take one of my Johannas.
Yep, in your sweetheart book.
Yeah. Oh, Kim, take me off a big screen.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. I'll bring that in my sweetheart. Bring one of my Johannas and my sweetheart book. I'm only going to bring one of my smaller sets of pencils.
I would think, because we got a lot of those too.
Mm-hmm.
You even gonna have your own desk while you're here.
Cool. Yeah. I was talking to my brother and he was checking to see if he could use his airline miles, if I could use his miles.
Aw.
But the last name has to be the same.
Oh, okay.
And, I kept my married name. I didn't, after Tom died, I didn't go back to my maiden name. You know.
Right.
So I said, that's okay. Not a big deal.
Is he excited?
Yes.
And he don't mind picking you up at the airport?
What, at Flint?
Yeah.
I thought you were.
No, I mean like. All right, never mind. Um, dropping you off.
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm picking you up. Yep, I get you first.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him, neener, 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 neener.
Yeah, he said he doesn't have a problem with it. He has to check. He goes, as terrible as this sounds, sis, let me check my tournament schedule. He says, I may have to take you back up to her because he fishes in tournaments
Right?
and he's already paid all of his tournament fee, but he doesn't think he has one. He thinks he has one the weekend I come in.
Well,
So,
even if he comes and brings you back to me, that's
yeah.
okay.
And then he was like, I've never fished up in that area.
A lot of good fish up here.
Like I said, he's got to check on his, you know, which I understand. You know, he's already paid for that. So, and they're not cheap.
No,
Entry fees for that is not cheap.
yeah, my brother-in-law he does bass fishing and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what he does. I keep teasing him and telling him, you know, I'm going to see you on Bass Pro here pretty soon, right? On the fishing channel. He goes,
Yep.
yeah, good luck with that.
They probably know each other because they're not too far away from each other as far as, living wise.
Yeah,
So they probably fish in the same tournaments.
probably. Him and his son-in-law fish together. I'm waiting to get a picture of it. They went to a boat and fish show or something, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a couple weekends ago. Last weekend, weekend before. Weekend
Lori,
before.
when's the last time you seen him, Angela?
Oh,
Been over 10 years.
yeah. About 17 years. I mean, in person. We FaceTime a lot, but in person, about 17 years. 17, 18 years. It's been a long time. He's my baby brother. I raised him. Uh, he moved to Michigan and kind of fell off the face of the earth. Him and his bitch wife, ex wife.
So Angela had a family and a husband, and she worked, and she didn't have the time to travel back and forth.
Right.
She just is recently retired, so
And we had a little separation going on in the family. You know, family feud, that's all. It's over with now. All's good. Um, so I'm looking forward to seeing him and my niece.
oh, speaking of which, my little one came in second in her cheerleading last night
Oh,
competition.
cool.
Yep. It was so close, so close. They were like neck and neck with first place.
Yeah.
Like their total score was like 363 or something, and first place was 365. You know,
Wow.
so yeah, it was a neck and neck.
Mm,
After the first round, they were first place. After the second round, they went second place.
yeah. I seen something on the news the other night that they're thinking about bringing cheer in as an Olympic sport.
It should be.
Mm.
Well, I don't know if it should be an Olympic. I mean, these girls work hard,
Yeah.
like, like 6 days, 7 days a week sometimes.
Hmm.
Um,
I mean,
you know,
hell, they brought in was it break dancing or something
did they?
last summer on the last summer Olympics? I was like, really?
Right? So yeah, it's I don't know. Because you do the Olympic thing, and you're talking like almost of a lifetime of having to do that.
Not really.
Because they retire at like,
Hmm.
well, volleyball. What did she retire at? 30 years old or
That's
something?
volleyball, but like gymnastics and uh, stuff like that, they retire pretty young because their body can't take much more of it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So,
really, cheer's not, as far as what they're doing, isn't much different.
oh no, they do the swings and the
Yeah,
jumps and the swirls and they do all that back
right.
flipping, bending,
So,
contorting your body type of
yeah,
thing.
so they would retire in their early 20s, from it, I would
Yeah,
assume.
which means that you'd probably have to go back to school because if you're in Olympics and stuff and training all that time, you're not going to have any time for college.
mm,
So you're going to be, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ozzy, I'm telling you, if you don't go find something to do and entertain yourself, young man, we are going to scrap.
a lot of them have private tutors too. It's expensive to be an Olympian,
It is. It is.
you know, especially in the US, because we don't pay for our Olympians like most
She
countries do.
she wants to be a Dallas cheerleader, but um,
Oh, tell her now.
gotta
She doesn't want to do that.
gotta get, gotta go to college to do that because
Yeah.
they're a college team. So I'm
No.
I'm,
No,
I'm
they're not.
okay with that. Just
Dallas Cowboys?
you gotta get a degree.
Yeah, you have to have a college degree, but they're not. That's the pro team. The
That's the what?
Cowboys are the Dallas Cowboys is the professional team.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She wants to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Yeah, no, tell her she doesn't want to.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. Trust me.
Her late grandfather was a Dallas fan,
Yeah.
and um, she took it to heart when he passed.
Hmm.
So now that's one of her things. She might outgrow it. She might not. Who knows?
I tell you what, there's some strict ass rules.
Oh yeah. Yep.
They can only weigh so much. Oh, they're they're pretty much giving their whole life over to that
Oh,
while they're doing
absolutely.
it.
Yep.
I mean, It's pretty strict.
Yep. Trust me, she tries to follow that now.
Mm.
It's like, really? You turn sideways, you're going to disappear.
No dating.
Yeah,
I don't.
I don't
I
know.
don't think they're allowed to date. I know when Tom Landry was still the coach, and I don't remember her name. Jan something was because they weren't part of the Cowboys Association at the time. Um, the girls weren't allowed to date.
Mm-hmm.
They only got paid $25 a game.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Hmm. I think
When
it's
they're
changed.
probably part of the reason, most of the reason people go there.
Yeah. Uh, I think it's changed a lot, though. I think they get paid more now on stuff since Jones's wife took over. But I don't. I don't know. I don't keep up with it because I don't like Jones.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell her what to do, you know.
Hmm.
She's gonna have to figure it out on her own. You know,
Has
like I
she?
said, things change as the older you get. So,
Right. Has she? I mean, I know she's only 14, but is she? Has she decided on or thought about any college she wants to go to?
um, obviously Dallas,
Okay. There's there's a bunch of colleges here.
but yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Um,
I mean, she doesn't have to go to Dallas College
her
to a
her
college in Dallas.
parents want her to go here to Michigan,
Yeah, because say
but
Michigan's got a good school. It
yep,
depends on which one.
but yeah, I don't know what she wants to do.
Yeah.
Mm. She says, I haven't even made it that far yet. I'm only 14.
Right.
I said, yeah, well, time's going to start flying by now. I said, so you better start thinking about it.
Right. The other day we were watching Secrets of the Zoo. Right. And they took one of the little goats in to the vet because they'd gotten sick.
Mm-hmm.
And it died
Oh,
on the way back to the barn. Right. Started, going down. So they rushed it back to the vet, to the clinic, and it died. We were eating dinner. Raven was watching it. That kid cried for 20 minutes.
yep.
20 minutes.
Yep.
Finally got her calmed down. She finished her dinner. And then, I don't know, half hour or so later, she comes out of her room and she's sniffling, right? Her head down. And, I said, what's the matter, baby? That little goat. You know, I said, it's okay. We got her calmed down again. She went back in the room, and her mom and I looked at her and said, oh, God, puberty's going to be a bitch. Teenage hormones are going to be a bitch.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Most professional cheerleaders retire at 20. HSD is all that is required for NFL cheerleaders. What's HS? Oh, high school diploma.
Oh,
Mhm.
I thought they had to have a. Okay. Like I
I think
said,
they
I
have
don't know
to.
anything
Don't
about
they
them.
have to attend the college that they're cheering for?
It's professional football does not have a college.
Okay,
You
well,
know, like
okay,
Lions,
all right, but don't they have to have? Yeah, I don't know.
they have to live in the city that they're part of, working for. But as far as, yeah, you're confusing
I am. I am.
college cheerleaders with professionals.
Yep. Yep. I am. Because I'm not. I mean, she hasn't even like thought about college, and she's thinking about like what happens after college.
Hmm.
Let's do high school, college, and then we'll worry about what happens afterwards.
Right. Then you can worry about a job.
Yep, that she has to have. That's a must. She's gonna have to have that for you know. She's got to have a degree, even if she wants to be a cowboy cheerleader. Okay, but she's gonna have to have a degree because what if something happens and she
Hmm.
doesn't make the team or she gets hurt or she's got to have something to fall back on and well that's a must. And she's got to make enough money to take care of Papa and me.
Yeah, and they have to have a dance background.
Yep. Yeah, see, she's used to cheer. Dallas Cowboys are more like a pom pom team. Totally different. Pom
Hmm.
poms, they dance and bop all around. Cheer, they cheer. They have pom poms, but they cheer.
Hmm.
They do the 1, 2, 3,
Right.
kick them in the knee type of thing.
Like I said, I don't know a lot about them. I never had to worry about that. My daughter was too much of a tomboy. Munchkin has decided that she wants to. Uh, she's not sure if she wants to be a wants to play hockey, or if she wants to do figure skating.
Oh,
But
cool.
she wants to learn how to ice skate.
Right?
I'm like, you couldn't have picked any cheaper sports.
There is no cheaper sports.
Do you know how much it is to get a kid into figure skating
You know how much it is to keep a kid in cheerleading?
or even hockey?
Yeah.
Hockey is damned expensive.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Yeah, I get it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know.
I've already put one kid through hockey.
Yep. Um,
Thank God he decided he didn't want to do a traveling league.
yep.
I would have had to get a second job.
Yep. I get it. I think that it's ridiculously expensive for kids nowadays.
Oh, I know.
I think it's unfair because what happens to the kids that can't afford that stuff.
Hmm.
You know? I think that's why we have so many young criminals nowadays because you know
Mm-hmm.
they have nothing to do with their time.
Right. Sorry, I was listening to the end of Judge Judy.
No,
She found a dog a home with her staff.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I hollered at my husband just a few little bit ago. I said, "Hey, let the dog in." He goes, "I just let him out." I said, "Yeah, well, go let him in.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's happening.
Right.
Let the poor man work in peace."
Yeah.
You could see he was scared to death. Every time the neighbor's dog would get near him, he'd like stop doing what he was doing and start swinging whatever bag thing he had or whatever it was that he had in his hand. It's like,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah. And that didn't help.
probably not. Don't need my dog out there like barking and scaring him on this side, when he's
Mm,
being circled by another dog.
right.
The thing that gets me is her son was outside. He could have said, "Hey, get your
Yeah.
butt over here," or, you know, at least
Mm,
called and put him in the house or something.
something. Yeah.
But nope. I think she gets angry when I call her and tell her what to do with her dog. But, it's like, have a little respect.
Right.
Even though you live out in the country and you've been out here, most of your life or all your life or whatever, you still got to have a little bit of decency in you.
Yeah.
These
Respect for
people,
people who are working and.
yeah, my dog's my responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's out there tormenting somebody or, and you're on my property, then that's different,
Right.
because you obviously are someplace you shouldn't be unless
Yeah.
you knocked on the door and, we've
Said,
given
hey,
you
I got to do this or
be
that.
here.
Yeah.
But, you know, when they're out working in the road or on somebody else's property or something, have a little
Mm,
respect and make sure your animals are in the house and, you know,
right.
they're not out tormenting other people.
Yeah. Not scaring the piss out of somebody.
Yep. He looked pretty scared.
Yeah.
Now, it's snowing like a son of a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
There is snow in the field and they got a corn combine thing going down the road. Where the hell are they going?
They're going to go combine the snow.
I don't think there's any corn left anywhere.
I
Not
said the
around here
snow.
anywhere, right? Cracks me up when they have stuff like that go up and down the road. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Right. It's snowing.
Yep.
I think you're going to be harvesting any corn.
And if there is some left in there, I don't think you want to harvest it because it's done been frostbit.
Right. Your horse won't even eat it.
Right? Well, your cows and your pigs might. They eat everything, but I wouldn't want to feed it to them.
Yeah.
Hmm. They just took a bend down there. They're gonna do something.
Mm. Maybe they're gonna combine the snow.
Right? You can take something off and put it in the bin.
Mm.
I don't know unless they've got leftover beans down there or something. I don't. That's just like weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
been snowing on and off here, Lori, like crazy all day.
I know that when my grandparents were alive and they had their farm, it was a small farm, but just a family type thing. They didn't do big farming. If it snowed and then warmed up, what they called the January thaw in Indiana,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would snow again. My grandpa would go out and uh, turn that newer snow into the ground, because he said that was the best fertilizer he could get. Something about the nutrients or something. I never understood it, but
Hmm. They just took down what I call a bucket. I don't think they call it a bucket, but they might.
mm,
It's they used the chute and put it in the like the little trailer thing. Looks like a bucket.
mm-hmm. Hmm.
They shoot it right in there usually.
Yeah,
That's what they took down there right after they took the combine down.
I don't know. Like I said, maybe they're combining the snow.
Yeah.
But yeah, my grandpa used to turn the uh, like rototill it into the uh, ground. He said something about the nutrients and stuff in it, or I don't know. But he always ended up with a good harvest.
I want to know how he did it because, our ground's frozen and as hard as a rock right now.
Yeah, I, like I said, it was during the January, what they call January thaw. Only the
Right.
couple inches of ground was soft. So,
Yep. The nice thing is, I'm not positive, but I think right now the frost laws are on because I haven't seen a semi truck go down this road in I don't know how long.
hmm.
And if the frost laws are out, they can't be on the Michigan roads.
Mm.
At least not out here, anyways.
Well, yeah, out on the country roads, yeah.
And it's so nice and quiet. Because you don't see many tractors or
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot of any heavy equipment because, they're not supposed to be out on the roads.
Right. They're not doing anything, yeah.
Yep. Well, they can do it. They just got to do it in their fields or whatever. They just can't.
Mm-hmm.
They can't travel long distances. And I think it's a certain weightage that your vehicle has to weigh before they can stop you from doing it.
Mm.
I'm not sure how it all works, but I just know I used to have some friends that her husband was a cement layer,
Mm-hmm.
and during the frost laws, they were done. They couldn't do anything.
Right.
They were laid off.
A little hard lay concrete or cement in, 30-degree weather anyway. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, come on, give me a break. Yeah.
So I don't remember. Is it the frost is okay? It's not now. It's not now. It's the frost laws come out when the frost comes out of the ground. I think. I think that's what it is. So it's like around March when things start thawing.
Okay, so it's not a frost law, it's a thaw law.
No, they call it a frost law because the frost is actually coming up out of the ground.
Mm.
Hold on. Easy way to figure this out.
Hey, Google.
When do the frost laws start in Michigan? Michigan frost laws. Seasonal weight restriction usually starts early March, but the exact timing varies by county and road, beginning between late February and early April, depending on the severity of the winter and the spring thaw conditions, with officially start dates set by the MDOT.
Okay, then.
During the spring thaw, frozen ground thaws from the top down, creating a saturated, unstable base that can't support heavy loads, leading to road damage like potholes and cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Huh.
Okay, so you got your answer.
Right. Well, why has it been so quiet around here? Probably because it's so damn cold.
Yeah, could be. Okay, I'm going to lose my chat. I'm still going to be on, but I'm going to lose my chat. So you're going to have to keep up with chat.
Okay.
Because for some reason, my iPad didn't charge.
Probably didn't have it plugged in all the way.
Probably not.
I've done that a lot.
And I think my munchkin's home.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stay on because I told her I'd take her out and let her roller skate.
Oh, there you go. She'll like that.
Mm-hmm. She was wanting to roller skate this morning before she went to school. But I'm going to see what she says. Yeah, they're going to be testing her end of the month, beginning of next month for the gifted and talented program at school.
Right.
We got the letter yesterday. Had to fill out everything to say that yes, we'll allow her to be
You got
tested.
the letter, or her mom got the letter?
Well, both of us did. It came to parent or guardian. So, yeah, we both get it.
Right.
So we will see what happens.
I love you. You're so funny.
What? Hey, Munchkin.
Outside.
Yeah, give me a few minutes, okay? Yep. Say hi to Aunt Kim.
Hi, Munchkin.
Hey, did you want to bubble up?
Yep. First thing she asked.
Hi, Mama.
Can't much blame her, you know. She's a kid. She likes that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, take me now. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Here, hang your back up. Raven.
So the mushroom didn't turn out the way I exactly wanted it to, but close enough.
Good. Like I said, unfortunately, I can't see any of that.
You can't see my mushroom?
No. Because my iPad died,
Oh,
and that's where I watched chat and seen what you were doing.
right.
In a few minutes, baby. Give me a minute. Let me finish. Let me finish just this. I know I did.
Wait.
Let me finish this right here.
Looks like a bush.
No, it's not.
What's the chat? Oh, brother.
It does.
Lori,
As I get the word done, okay?
how annoying.
I gotta
What's
blend.
that, Chrissy? Me?
What's what?
No, Lori. Thinking you are charging something and it's not. Yes. Miss
Yeah.
Miss Wilcox says that's annoying when that happens.
Oh, I know. So, because usually it lasts longer than this. But
I don't see the light anymore.
mhm.
Grandma, I've been thinking about this all day long.
About what? Your mushroom?
Hi, Aunt Kim.
No. Hi, baby.
Say hi to
No, I
Lori and
said
Chrissy.
she's sitting there
No,
thinking, Grandma.
Raven. Get my shoes for me, okay? Okay, I'm gonna take her out and let her roller skate.
All right. I love
Okay,
you.
love you guys. Talk to you later.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Bye, hon.
Okay, bye.
I remembered having to do that. I miss it. But I also, I know how tiring it was, and I also looked forward to the time that she got to go home. I know that sounds terrible, but sometimes you get tired and they don't, and you're like, huh. You don't want to snap at them because they're just too damn cute. But yet you just need that second to catch your breath. And they're like, Grandma, come on, Grandma, come on, Grandma, come on. Oh, well, it didn't take me that long. I think I read my chat more often than you read yours. Neener, neener, neener. No, I don't know. I could be spewing shit. Who knows? Do some purple drapes. Angela's not back. They haven't even made it outside yet. I can guarantee that. Go, 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 they say. And we're still trying to enough to walk. Yes, isn't that the truth? Mushroom is looking great. Thank you. I'm not crazy about how the brown came out, but you know, we still have time. We still have time. What color do I want to do? Do I want to do my berries? Okay, hold on, I'm going to mute for just 1 second. Okay, had to sharpen my pencils. I was going to make these oranges, but there's enough yellow and orange, I think, so we're just going to do some like blueberries or something. Yeah, kids are so much fun. But then you get to send them home. My daughter always says, I don't recall you ever, being like this with me. Well, no, you were mine. You were here 24/7. I did everything for you. I didn't have babysitters or, a mama's house to take you to because we lived 3 hours away from her. I couldn't just drop you off. So, I was with you 24/7. It's a big difference. You were a serious pain in my ass. Your daughter's just a little one. You're welcome. Sometimes I forget, but Not always. I try to be kind and thoughtful and all that good stuff. All right, let me see. So, back in the day, I don't know like how far back in the day, but I do remember seeing them. Some wooden doors and wooden anything, depending on what it was, had like a steel piece down at the bottom. I don't know if that was like a rain guard or a kick guard or, I'm not exactly sure what that was for, but I remember seeing it. And it kind of looked like that. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be one of those or if it's not. But I think we are going to make it one. I'm going to try to get this picture done today. And then start in. I'm probably going to start in Magical World. And I'm going to try to at least get 3 pictures done this month. Because I just think it will be fun. I'll do. And I like Johanna books. And to be honest, I'm kind of burnt out on coloring on Creative Haven right now. So the lady that drew Enchanted Earth, Dream Voyage, Circle of Life, Mel Panini something. I don't know. I can't pronounce her name, so there's no point in me even trying. She's got another book coming out, and I think it's coming out in March. And it's called it's Flower of Dreams or Dreams of Flowers or something to that effect. Since this is the door, and I'm assuming because you got to go up the stairs, lights are on up there. I'm not going to have no lights on in here. So let's do lights out in the doorway. And we'll say they come on when they start coming down the stairs. I'm not going to run up their electric bill. There we go. A kick plate. Oh, you have them? Okay. Nature Mandela. I know you have Nature Mandela. Yes, I think it's coming out in March. It was somebody had a. Oh, who was that had? She did a what's coming out in 2026 thing. Hannah Carlson had one. Mel Panini, whatever her name is. Johanna Basford. I almost think she said Kirby had one coming out this year. But don't quote me on it because I don't exactly remember. But those are the ones I do remember, so yeah. Yep, I want to see what it looks like. Sounds like I'm throwing my pencils in them, not you guys. That would be pencil abuse. No, I'm really careful with them because I don't like breakage in my pencils. So I don't drop them very hard. I don't scoop them up very hard because, it's just a thin little piece of wood that's in between you and that core. You roughhouse them and roughly handle them, and you're going to have a ton of breakage and a lot of problems. only time I have breakage is if I push the tip too hard. But you know, I treat my art stuff and my coloring stuff like it was, you know, gold, like it was one of my babies or something. I let very few people come in here and use anything. And if I do, I usually pick up what they're going to use. I know I sound terrible, but you know, you can't help it. I like my stuff. Oh yeah, she does the new library book. That's the one of the other ones, Maria Troll. Yep, she's got one. Something about a library. If it's like the last couple, I'm not gonna bother with it though, because I didn't like the last couple. To me, it just didn't seem like her books. Hold on. I gotta get that ink down in there. They lay on their side and then it takes forever for that ink to flow down to the tip. Usually if you just tap it a couple times, it'll work. So there's my little kick plate. Well, let's do our little light pole. We'll do that in the middle. I should put a little brown when I do that, or a little gold or something to make it look like rust. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. All of a sudden, I had a cough. It's so funny that, you know, how dry your mouth gets when you're just sitting here talking. It's like the craziest thing. You don't think about it until you do it. I used to think, how hard is it to stream a video on YouTube? I mean, really. You don't even have to show your face. All you have to do is talk. Well, baby, until you try it, don't say anything about it, because man, oh man, you try coming up with enough stuff to talk about for 3 hours to yourself, because, you know, I mean, they're answering you back in chat, but it's not like you're sitting here talking to somebody. You're sitting in a room talking to yourself. people didn't know what you were doing, they'd probably think you were crazy and put you in a home. Because some of these people, they really get into it, like View and all them. They've got that personality that, they can just tear it up. And, they're sitting there laughing and cutting up. And, I can see where didn't know what you were doing. They probably think you were nuts. I know some people don't. And I'm so like in awe of them, It's like they just have that personality that can, grab an audience or joke or, just, be very outspoken, outgoing. And, I'm like that, but I'm like that in person. I have a hard time being like that when I'm just talking into the camera. I act full and stupid when you see me in person. That way it's memorable, I guess. I don't know. Although I think since I've gotten older and, I haven't been working and, things have slowed down as far as, me going places and doing things. I've, in the last probably 10 years or so, maybe longer, I've become a real introvert. I have noticed that. I was always a somewhat introvert, but not not to the point where I couldn't do some things, And I wouldn't really call it an introvert. I think I was just real shy. Because I know I was real shy when I met my husband. And to be honest, so was he. It was hilarious. That's probably why we hit it off as much as we did. Right. Yep. It's hard to just be yourself because you gotta censor everything. And I'm not a censoring type kind of gal. I'm used to just kind of saying what I feel and being honest and censoring it and being careful on how I say it. To me is almost like not lying, but withholding, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, just kind of weird though. I never thought I'd be doing it, that's for sure. But I am envious of the people that can just get on and laugh and joke and have such a good time and do all that good stuff because yeah, you don't know. You're like, blah 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 blah. Blah. Yeah, maybe we better not do that. See where I don't have that mid sentence stopper. I just go blah 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 blah, and then afterwards I go, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Yep. I don't have that don't be a dumbass button. My dumbass button broke a long time ago. But you can honestly say to yourselves that if you want to know the honest to God's truth, that I will be the one. I'm sure many of them out there will be too, and Lori also. But Lori will do it in a nicer, not as quite as blunt as I will. But yeah, I'll tell you the truth. And I probably 90% of the time will not sugarcoat it. So if you don't want to know, don't ask me. That's what I always tell people. If you don't want to know, don't ask. Or if they give you that look, it's like, hey, you ask. What do you want from me? Do you want me to lie to you? I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't intentionally lie to people. It's not in my DNA. Yep. I am envious. All right, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do them with some yellow tips? Maybe we'll do yellow tips up here. Or maybe we'll do these yellow tips and these not yellow tips. I don't know. We'll see how they end up. Yesterday was my mother-in-law's birthday, you guys. No, I'm sorry, but I cannot carry a tune. Not a tune at all. So I called her up and to wish her a happy birthday. And I sang her happy birthday over the phone. She's like, oh, thank you so much. And I'm thinking, uh-huh. Yep, You're probably just saying that because I just blew out your eardrums. Nah, she's a sweetheart. She's a pain in the ass, sweetheart, but she's a sweetheart. I thought she was 87. She just turned 87 yesterday. I thought she was turning 88 this year, but nope. I lost track of time. She picked up the phone and I just started singing. My husband's sitting there just laughing, shaking his head. I'm like, hey, how often is it when you're 87 years old you get somebody to sing you happy birthday? I was pretty proud that my daughter thought about her grandmother and she was in the area, so she stopped in and spent some time with her for her birthday and took her a card. And all in all, I raised some pretty good, productive adults. But don't tell them I said that. I have a right to protect. Don't want them to think I'm being nice or nothing. Okay, this is driving me nuts. I got to do something with it before I go much further. It's crazy. It's OCD in me or ADD in me or something. It's doing something. Hi, Oz. Yeah? I think you need to go ask Dad, okay? I think it's okay if you go out now. If you want to go out, you gotta go ask Dad. Mom's busy. Go ask him. He'll let you out. It's okay. No, go ask Dad. Don't be pushing my arm and stuff. No, go ask Dad. Yep. He's a trip. Psycho puppy. You know, he does have a lot of hair because he's got two coats, but it's the smooth type of hair. I'm going to text my husband. He's going to say, well, you just told me to let him in. Now you want me to let him out. Make up your mind. I can just hear him. All right, go on. Go talk to Dad. Go ask Dad. Pause. Go on. Okay, so. Oh. Oh, there's.
Where's he at?
Right here, whining and crying and pawing at me. And
Wow.
he's such a good guy. I got so lucky. Okay. All right, let's do. Where'd it go? There it is. I think that was a little too late, but. We can fix it up here in a second. I thought that was going to be a little darker, so we'll just go in with a little medium and go in between, and then we'll blend it all. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Well, that's a little yellow, but I don't know why I grabbed that. Again, still fixable. Just not having any luck right now. Hold on, I gotta sharpen a pencil. Okay. So we are, from what I hear, I don't know. I haven't went to my weather channel or nothing yet, but I hear that our state is under another winter advisory. That we have, something godly amounts of snow coming in, but I think that's going to be more towards way up in the upper, like up north. Although the way it was snowing today, you'd think it was going to be right here, but I don't think it is. He didn't have to go out long. He was scratching to come back in already. Let me out, I got to go. Too bad you can't teach dogs how to use the potty. Like, the potty, the toilet. I was trying to be politically correct, but I'm sorry. I just can't call it a potty. It's a toilet. And he's back. And he's gone. Alrighty then. I've got one of those plastic things that my chair sits on to slide because I've got carpeting in here. And he came in and I think he slid on it. I think it scared him, so he like left. So now he's in there climbing up on my husband. I can hear my husband going, "Oh boy." Ready. Let's see. I'm gonna go with a darker yellow in there and lighter yellow out here. And since it's not that big of a light, I am not going to like light up my mushroom or nothing. It's not going to light up the path or anything, it's just going to, just a little light. A little light of mine. Go let it shine, little light of mine. Alrighty, what do we want? Let's do, I don't know, I have a thing for like the black or chrome, or not chrome, but whatever the darker metal is. Not necessarily the wrought iron, but I like the darker color fixtures. We'll just say that. Hi, Mom. How are you today? Good, I hope. Because we are just sitting here chatting about nothing. I don't think my Clara Makova book is ever going to get here. It's taking like forever. Although it says it's not supposed to be here till like February 3rd or something, which is crazy. Taking a month to get here. That's right. I am just thankful that I got to do it. I did. Was it one last year and one the year before, or was it two? Yeah, it was one last year. And then one the year before. So it's been like one fancy book a year for the last 3 years. So I'm happy with that. I am. Okay. Do we want to do... So I'm thinking that these are these because she doesn't have the little mushroom. So we're just going to color them like the flower and call it a flower. Why? Because we can. Oh, cool. What did you get her to eat? And are you sending me some? I don't think I color either. That'll work. I don't want it to be really bright. Okay, so let's do... Probably should have done it the opposite way because this one's closer to the sun, but that's all right. Doesn't have to be correctly done. It just has to be done. Yeah, I'm one of the artists that you'll find does not do, which way's the light coming from. If it's coming from this way, then we have to do a shadow over here. Yep, nope. I just color it And I do shade it sometimes. I attempt to, anyways. Oh, that sounds good. Do you do the brisket for Easter? Is it Easter? Mm-hmm. The corned beef and cabbage. I tried doing the corned beef and cabbage one time. It was good, but it's the way they want you to make it. It's almost like making a soup. And my husband's not one for having soup for dinner, so yeah, it didn't go over too well. And I'm one for, I'm kind of almost the same way. I want a meat, potato, and vegetable for dinner. That's my thing. I don't want. Um, I'm not a fish eater. If he does fish, I do usually do shrimp. Now I don't mind shrimp. I do not like fish. Although I shouldn't really say that because my husband kind of laughs at this too, guys. So don't laugh at me. But I will eat tuna fish, but I won't eat like fresh fish. I don't know. It's just a thing. Uh, Corned beef and cabbage shouldn't be a soup with we Irish have it every year a few times. Well, when I made it, the girl that was telling me how to make it, because I had never made it before. I was quite a bit younger too, so um, she had it. You make it like a soup almost, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm good. So I kind of never made it like that again. I mean, I make it now, but yeah, I don't do it like that. I do like a roast type of thing. I crock pot it. I throw some potatoes in there and some carrots and some cabbage, and we kind of have it like a roast type deal. No, she had me boiling it just like a soup. And she had me doing it all day long. It was like an all day thing. Once it cooks for this many hours, you throw the cabbage in and cooks for that long, and you throw this in, and yeah, it was just like an all day thing. It was like, I'm not doing this no more. It's like, this is crazy. And my kids were little at the time. It's like, I've got little ones. I can't be running back and forth to the stove every time I have to check it, or, I not in all day unless it's in a slow cooker. And, back then I don't even know if we owned a slow cooker. We didn't cook it on top of the stove or in the oven. It was cooked on the barbecue. Yep. That's what she had me do. Yep, all day. Started early in the morning, and by the time my husband got home later that day off work, it should have been done, she said. So that's what I did. I'm like, this great big huge piece of meat turned out to be this great big little piece of meat. Oh, the crock pot way is really good. I cook it just like I do a roast, any type of roast. In the crock pot with potatoes and vegetables and some onion and some spices. And that's how I make my corned beef. Sometimes I'll throw some sauerkraut in the bottom of the pan and cook it on top of sauerkraut because my husband likes sauerkraut. Yeah, I don't fussy cook anymore. Half the time I don't cook anymore. Well, let's say 98.9% of the time I do not cook. My hubby cooks. He enjoys it. I do not. I did it too many years. for 4 people. He only has to cook for 2. He got lucky. He didn't have to cook for fussy kids. Okay, so these I'm going to make kind of like a daisy type of thing. I'm going to color in the little thingamajiggies. And then I'm just going to take a light yellow and just do the tips. And then I'm going to take the white and bring that yellow out a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing with these little things. Very small color palette I'm using. And then we're going to let's jazz up our little snail here. All right, where's the color? Right. I'm gonna do a Look kind of make believe. Where is the? Here we go. Do a little purple snail. The wind is just kicking all of a sudden. Let's see. I'll take my blender pencil just a little bit and blend that in just a little. Then I'm going to take my Posca pen and just make a little white line. And y'all, I think we are done with our page. Okay. Have a good evening, honey. Thanks for coming in. Look at that, you guys. 2 hours and 49 minutes. We finished another Johanna picture. This one could probably use a background. Oh, it's the 26th. Whoops. I wrote 25. Do we want to do a background? We could. We could. Hold on, let me think. The plastic thing on my floor is broke. Thing's so damn old, it's probably dry rotting. Okay. Let's do. Alright, I gotta clean up my pencils a little bit before I do this because I don't want to have so much stuff on my desk. I don't have room for it. Okay, there's 3 of those out that go in here. Where'd the other one go? Oh, to my hand. Yeah, I don't really particularly care to do backgrounds, but this one's got so much open space that it can probably use one, and I haven't played with my King Arts in a while, so I'll actually do a background on this one because I can kind of see it and I kind of know what I want. So we're just gonna do that. And King Arts are, no, I can't do it that way. King Arts are pretty easy to clean up. Okay, we're just going to do kind of one color at a time because these will dry up before you get to them. Oop, throwing caps all over the place. We're going to use, let's use a medium brush. Oh, Ozzy, stop it. I don't remember what the price is now, but I think, yeah, they were, well, I don't know. I remember getting mine on sale, but I don't remember for how much because I've had them for quite a few years now. this color, and I'm not going to wipe off my brush because I kind of want the colors to blend anyways, so and you really don't have to use a lot because a little goes a long ways. They're well worth it though. And I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on it, go to their website and find out first, but I'm pretty sure you can buy these single stock. So like if you run out of like a color, you can go and grab one. I like that. I need a little bit darker. I need a little bit more brown on the top of the page though. I think it went too light on the top. Right in here. And then right down here. Okay, so I think okay. So now I'm going to take a little tiny itty bit of this color. And a smaller brush. I'm just pushing some of that yellow up into the brown. All right. I think that, my friends, is a done picture. That will dry. I won't have to worry about it. And it took me all of 5 minutes. It'll take me 2 minutes to clean it up. So that's kind of how it looks. Let me move chat for a minute. Let me make the picture bigger. Okay. So that's kind of how it looks. I don't have a whole lot of room to, like, for some reason this looks darker in the picture than it does on, it's all the same darkness. I don't know why it looks dark on that side more so than it does on the rest of it, but yeah, that's kind of how that turned out. I think it turned out pretty good. Thank you. It is quick. Yep. I mean, I probably could be done a lot better if you took your time with it. I'm kind of not a take your time kind of person. Not only that, they will dry on you. I've had that happen, so that's why I don't put down so many colors at once. Because, while you're working on this color is going to dry out. It's like, nah, I'm good. And then you have to kind of use them as watercolors, and I got enough of those. I don't have to. Thank you so much, Miss Lori. This yellow is like extremely bright and pigmented. I got ridges and not ridges, but like this used to be a cutting board, so there's cutting marks in it. So I just try to get as much out of the cutting marks as I can get so it doesn't mix next time. It's clean. Cleanup is so easy with these things. Now, if you wanted to take the time and get up and go to the sink and wash them off and do all that, you can do that. But I just sit here. I'm in no big hurry. And I use my little water bottle and I spray it. Looks like it's coming clean to me. Got a little bit more brown on it than. Okay, and then we'll take a clean one. And I'll fold it in half. And I'll spray it again. And it's clean. Ain't nothing on it. Yep, nothing coming off of it. Go like that with your hand a couple times. Stick it back in here. And you got a nice clean brush. Okay, this one's got a whole bunch of yellow on it. I find the yellow is like the hardest one to get off. The yellow and the orange. Like, I don't know if it's because it's so pigmented or, but so this one might not be as clean. Nope. It is. Look at that. Nothing on it. Stick it back in there. Cleanup's done. Put away. And my picture is finished. And my ear is just hanging. I got long hair or longer hair. Okay. All right, guys. 3 hours, 11 minutes. I used Prisma's King Art background, and we are done. And I did I know I did one. Is it in the same book? Is it Chuck in the same book? It is, isn't it? I thought I switched up books. But I don't think I had to. I know it's right here somewhere. Oh, come on, really? Is it behind this page? Yep, same book, same. It was behind it. So we've done this one, and I also put 2025 on this page. Okay, so there's the first one I did. Here's the second one I did. And let's see. Since I got this book out, let's see. Before I grab the other one. Let's see what we got in here. It's drawing a password. I like these. So this one I think I'm going to keep for February. And I think I'm just going to pull out the other one because you guys are doing this one in it. But I'm doing flowers in February. So maybe although all her books are flowers, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see. I haven't colored a whole lot. I haven't colored a whole lot in any of her books, to be honest. Okay. Those are cute. See, I'm trying to. Oh, yeah, it's the Black Bunny thing. I'm trying to pick smaller pictures so I can get done with them with you guys instead of saying, oh, we got another whip. Oh, we got another whip because I'm tired of having whips. That's a cute little fox. But that's a lot of small, tiny flowers. We could do the bird and the little fishy. Oh, you guys are doing this one, aren't you? No, you're not. Close to that one. Are you doing Worlds of Wonder next? Yeah, you guys are doing the floating island thing. Or is that in the one I don't have? That's in the new one, isn't it? This is the one you guys are doing next. I like that butterfly. Or actually, it's a moth, I think. That's cute. This one's cute. This one's really cute. Eternal. All right, so I think I like that dragon too, though. Doggone it. That dragon's really cute. All right. Okay, I'm going to work on these 2 pages next. Maybe I'll get 4 pages done before the end of the month. Because I'm going to do this one with you guys, and it's not going to take very long. It's pretty small. But I'm going to work on this one too, because I really, really like this one. And then I can do the dragon in February, because it's got flowers. Flowers in February. Where this butterfly, it's only got a couple flowers. It's got more leaves and doodlies than it does flowers. Do the dragon. I really like the dragon too. Alright, well, you ain't gotta tell me twice. Okay. I'm gonna do the dragon next. Here, we'll just put this right back on here. I haven't broken any of the spines in this book, so I'm using this to hold the pages down. Because I do. And it does. It weighs it down. It works. Okay, so we're doing the dragons in Magical World next. I'll just leave that right here. We'll start that on today's Wednesday. We'll start it on Sunday. All right, you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm going to go get underneath my big blanket because, man, the wind's blowing. It is like nasty outside. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And always have fun coloring. I like all of them, so it doesn't really matter to me. I really like the butterfly too. So yeah, that's where I was having my hard time deciding, because I really like this one, and I really like this one. This one's cute. It ain't gonna take but no time at all to color. So these 2 are the ones that's gonna take the time. I was just trying to decide which one I wanted to take more time with. But we'll do the dragon. All right, you have a great night too. Bye, everybody.